Hello YouTube, this is Airfade68 on a new account because my alt one has been messed up for a while. Now I am going to be doing reviews for different Marvel and DC comic merchandise. This time I'm doing action figures and collectibles. So, for this week, I am going to be reviewing Iron Man, the smaller Iron Man, the ultra-posable Spider-Man, and Iron Patriot.
I found my camera
But for today, I am going to be reviewing the Amazing Spider-Man Marvel Select Unmasked Spider-Man. 7 inches, huge frickin' packaging. Here he is right here. Alright, we are going to go into paint, articulation, and value. I bought him for $22.50 as a limited edition at Disney Store exclusive. I called them and they said they were out for a while, but they won't be soon. And they have much more than Spider-Man, so good on that. And let's go in. Oh, and we're also going to go into the stand, and I'm going to ask a question to the audience watching this video based on what you think of the stand, because there's a suspicion. Alright, so let's go on to facial features and body looks and paint. First of all, disappointments. His feet are not movie accurate. They're not even silver. That's disappointment. Other disappointment is no gloved hands. His hands are not gloved. His fists are gloved, but you don't want this just bare skinned. You want it with a glove, which is 2 gloved forearms. He's unmasked right here. Very good likeness of Andrew Garfield. And there is a mask. Yellow eyes. I love it, because they used to have the blue eyes. I was not very appreciative of it. That's why I messed with the ultra-posable one when I bought him. Alright, let's get on to what I like. I like how the webbing is very nice. Webbing includes the black. You always want that. The neck had a little sloppy mess up there. I don't know why. But he has perfect legs, except his feet again. And his hands, that deals with mostly carving out the looks. But yeah, so 7 inches tall, back, really nice. Really nice detail on his back. There we go. I like the symbol. And alright, so yeah. So there's him unmasked. Let me show you his box. It's fucking huge, as I said. It's got a spider symbol. It says Unmasked Spider-Man. It says The Amazing Spider-Man. This is Disney Store exclusive. The Amazing Spider-Man. The back details everything you need to know about him. And I think you guys want to see him masked. But unmasked boss. I love it. I've never actually had an unmasked Spider-Man. Which is why I looked extra hard to find this one. Because it was kind of difficult to find. But it was the best to find. I used to want to order him, but when I found out he was at Disney, by the symbol on the packaging it says Disney Store exclusive, I say, oh my god! Oh, by the way, I also have Borders. I heard that they had Iron Man 2 Marvel Select of War Machine and Iron Man, but I was not sure. I just found a sticker that said Border exclusive. Here he is masked, ready for punching. And perfect. Perfect. Now, what I recommend you not do is put any other paint on him, mess with him, or cut part of him off. Because I saw some idiot on YouTube decide to mess with him to make his head go far up, and guess what? It screwed him. Because he cut off part that was protecting the ball joint, and his head was looser and was more able to pop out the ball joint than his actual head, which sucks, because you want his head to go all the way up, but you don't want him to have a loose head to where you can't put on your other head. I think he had an unmasked one, or he may have just had the original with the gloved webbing forearms, but I'm not sure. Alright, articulation. He can move his head. He can also wobble his head, which I actually enjoy in doing that. Also goes just barely up and down, which is not very good, but pretty good. He's got his upper torso. He has ball joints, well, double ball jointed muscles, sure, but forearm swivel. He can move his hands like that. Let's hope you see that, yeah. Which is awesome, because you want him to go like this, but still, I like gloved mask forms. But I'm not whining. I'm not really complaining. But yeah, just in case you guys were saying during this video. Alright, he's got a double jointed knee, calf muscle, which swivels. Not very sure about that. No, his ankle pivots too. His ankle really does have a good joint, but it's still not painted well. Now, what I really was disappointed about this was sky blue. He has the lightest, you may not be able to see it in the camera, but he has some pretty light paint. Which, looking in there, I like the blue in this camera, but that's not the right color in the actual figure. But kind of looks dark, but it kind of looks too light. So, yeah. There was the Amazing Spider-Man. Now let's go on to his stand. His stand, really freaking huge, but pretty good. You see, you have a window, which is a bit of a blue with a light white airbrush. You've got a air conditioning unit. There is rust inside the pipes, and there's also 2 peg holes right here, and here. There's 2 peg holes so he can hang on the wall. I was just excited. So yeah, it's pretty good, but not perfect. And if you see wall hanger, who doesn't want one? You can hang them on the wall, you can put them on a shelf, doesn't matter. Now here is the question that everybody needs to know. What is this green thing? It looks squiggly at the bottom. It has these little parts. But yeah, it's like an awning or something. I can't figure it out. Looked at other people's video reviews of this, and no one has figured out what this green thing is. It might just be an awning. It might just be there for the sake of it, so he can stand on it. They may not have wanted him to have a sidewalk, or they didn't want him to have one of those metal things you have to climb a ladder to get up to your window. But yeah, either way, send a comment on this video telling me if you found out what it is. And again, great figure. $22.50 is worth it. With tax, it's about $23. I would bring $25 based on where you are. It's $25 if you're in Canada.